Can you hear me at the back? Thank you very much. Sorry? Just to focus on why I'm here. I'm here in a personal capacity, and I'm delighted to welcome a number of colleagues and the current Deputy Leader of the Council, Councillor Denny Thorpe, to the discussion, because as the Chair has said, it's extremely important that whatever views we have, we all share them and discuss them in a very clear and precise way. I think it's important also to recognise that as we stand here today, we can be proud of the fact that 92% of our schools are now judged to be good or outstanding. We also know that this has been achieved by the relentless pursuit of high quality standards in partnership with school leaders, with parents, with children and with young people themselves. So effectively, our agenda should be about focusing on standards, not structures. And over the years, the Council has been proactive in building a capacity where the family of schools have all worked together, where schools who have been in a failing situation have actually been supported by those schools who have been positive and outstanding and coming to the aid of other schools. That's working in partnership, and my remarks are of a general nature this evening because I have limited knowledge of the two schools that of the structures that the two schools the last speaker has highlighted. So therefore, we should be here this evening celebrating our achievements rather than having a discussion about actually focusing on some schools breaking away from this family which we have all enjoyed and supported over the last few years. In my view, there is no logic in pushing the Academy agenda in Greenwich at this time. And I want to come on to some other issues later. But I do understand the pressures that schools have been under since this government was elected. There has been a tireless campaign by the government, by the regional directors, phone calls to the heads, pressure, etc., calling them to meetings at the DFE. So really, I can understand and sympathise with all those pressures that heads have been under. But I think it's important to remember that schools are places of learning. They are not a business. As we stand here this evening, there is no economic benefit, and as I see it, there is no education benefit. As I understand it, there is no business plan in place. Why not? If those schools who want to academise are so confident that their proposals are soundly based, where are the details for the community to look at and respond to? What we do know is that London is losing £850 million in revenue, and as we sit here this evening, as they develop their Academy agenda, some £500 million will be spent on that, and capital spending for schools in this borough and across the UK will be severely under pressure. But I do want to signal a note of caution. I think we were all elated when, in fact, the government spin doctors were simply putting out the fact that they were going to water down their proposals and would not pursue the question of the forced agenda for academies. But I think the devil is in the detail. And I just want to quote two paragraphs from the Queen's speech. Where a local authority can no longer viably support its remaining schools because too many schools have already become academies, the government can take action. Where the local authority consistently fails to meet minimum performance threshold across its schools, the government can take action. Now, if, for instance, in terms of viability, 30%, 40%, 50%, for academy status, the rest of our schools would be left vulnerable to be drawn into the Forced Academy agenda. That's the reality. And if anybody in this room can convince me otherwise, I'd really want to hear it. So I'm here really to support those teachers, to support those parents, to support all of those, the trade unions, other interested parties who have signed up to stand firm against forcing academies in Greenwich and elsewhere. Thank you.